2, 3, 4, 5.
Hi everyone, my name's Tanya. Today I'll be addressing an audience of young computer users. They have some experience with using computers in school, but I'm not sure that they really have a grasp or a good concept of how things work within a computer and how they're able to do the things that they are on their computers, either at home or in school or in a library. So follow me while I begin my presentation. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to talk about operating systems on computers. You're familiar with computers, right?
Yes.
Have you used a computer before?
Yes.
Okay, today I'm going to give you a little bit of a background on why you're able to do some of the things that you do when you're on the computer, either at home or school. There's 3 types of operating systems. One is Microsoft Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. These are the most traditional operating systems. According to Goodwill Community Foundation, an operating system manages the computer's memory, processes, and all of its software and hardware. So all of your games that you may play on the computer, or the word processing programs that you might use, say to write a report for school, that's all able to be done because of an operating system. This is Microsoft Windows. This may look familiar to you because it's on all of the PCs. Mac OS X is on a Macintosh computer, and here's a Linux operating system. How do you get an operating system, you might be asking yourself? Well, anytime your parents purchase a computer for your use, or your schools purchase computers, it automatically comes with an operating system on it. So they're preloaded on your Mac or PC. You can change your operating system at any time. Windows has newer versions of Microsoft Windows. There's all sorts of versions, and if you'd like to upgrade at any time, you can. So why is an operating system so important? Good question. When an operating system is started up, it runs tests, it checks for the latest hardware, and the operating system is started during your booting up. So when you push that power button on a computer, it's booting up and it's starting your operating system and doing those other 2 functions at the same time. Pretty neat, right?
Yes.
GUI is an operating system. What is a GUI, you might ask? Well, it's pronounced a GUI. Funny, right?
Yes.
A GUI is a graphical user interface. According to GCF Global, a GUI lets you use your mouse to click on icons, buttons, and menus, and everything is clearly displayed on the screen using a combination of graphics and text. Do you ever click on a program on your computer that you use, or a game?
Yes.
Well, that's all possible by the GUI. And if you ever see this on your computer, that's because that is the GUI being utilized. On a Windows computer, you'll see several windows, and on the Mac, you'll see several. There's 2 styles of operating systems. Regular operating systems that are on your home computer, and a network operating system. Network operating systems are traditionally found in schools or businesses or in government agencies. Network operating systems also consist of several computers being linked together to one network. Now, next time you are using a computer at school, you have a little bit of knowledge as to how things work the way they do. So when you push the start button, the power button on your computer, remember that that's you starting your operating system. Anytime you click on an icon on your desktop, that's you utilizing the GUIs on your computer. So now you have a little bit of knowledge as to what's behind the scenes. Do you remember what the how the pronunciation for the GUIs, how it sounds?
The GUI, whatever it's called.
The GUI.
Good job. Thanks. Thanks for helping and volunteering. That's great. So now you'll remember that next time you click on an icon that you're using a GUI. In conclusion, I'd like to just wrap up a few things and just highlight some stuff that we discussed today. An operating system allows for the system to use the processes in a computer, the applications on a computer. Your computer is basically, I don't want to say worthless, but it won't function without an operating system on it. So you need to have an operating system. And that all depends on the type of computer that you have. So in addition, computers, operating systems that are used are just traditional operating systems that are used on a home PC, or network operating systems which are used in larger businesses, schools, government agencies, anything where you have many computers running simultaneously, they're going to be ran on a network operating system. There is a thing called a GUI, which is a graphical user interface that allows you to use your mouse to click on icons and other shortcuts on your computer so that you can access the applications that are downloaded on your computer. It has kind of a funny name. It's pronounced GUI. If you don't want to say that name because it sounds too silly, the abbreviation is GUI. And I hope that you've learned something new. This is very basic information, very basic IT information. So for any of you that are interested in the IT field, this is something that you will need to understand and something that you'll need to get a grasp on and have a good understanding of it so that you can, for one, explain to other people and understand it yourself. So I'd like to thank you for taking this time to be present, and I hope that you've learned something and you can take something away from this presentation. Thanks. Have a great day.